everybody. So, very interesting day today with the bowl and playoff selection. Of course, I've already uploaded a video giving my thoughts on Florida State and how they got absolutely snubbed and cheated and wrong today by the playoff committee. Um, just an absolute disgrace and just blatant SEC bias. But I'm going to try to put that aside for now. I'm actually furious about that. I'm going to try to put that aside, though, and talk about my jackets right here in our bowl game. Now, I had actually recorded a video talking about us going to the Birmingham Bowl to play Troy, which was originally announced that we were going to play Troy. I guess that a bunch of teams complained about their bowl matchups to the ACC commissioner, so they got it redone. And apparently Notre Dame, too, because they're special and they get special treatment. They called in and they got their special requests for their special little school. They got those fulfilled. So our bowl got moved from against Troy, which, dude, that would have been a tough game. Troy's 10-2, Sun Belt champions. That would have been a really tough game, and it's in their home state. So we, I mean, I don't want to say dodged Troy, but I mean that would have been tough. And now we get UCF in the Gasparilla Bowl in Tampa, which is a cooler bowl destination. Duke is going to be taking over for us in the Birmingham Bowl against Troy, so good luck to them. I don't know, man. Good luck to Duke with that one, but now we're going to Tampa to play UCF, which is a cooler matchup in my opinion. Getting excited to play Troy is not really what. It just doesn't get me that excited. But playing UCF is more exciting for sure. They are a worse team than Troy for sure. They're 6-6, I guess. They've had a pretty awful year. They, as far as UCF standards go. They're usually, winning all these games, but they got Gus Malzahn over there, and he's been struggling there in his first year in the Big Ten. So let me run through their schedule here. They beat Kent State, Boise State, and Villanova to start the year. Lost to Kansas State, Baylor, Kansas, Oklahoma, and West Virginia. That's a 5-game losing streak they went on. Managed to beat Cincinnati in a close one. And then destroyed Oklahoma State somehow. I don't know. I don't even know. And then lost to Texas Tech and beat Houston to finish the season. Not particularly good season. They, lost to a lot of crappy teams and beat, I guess, one good team in Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is an enigma, so I don't really know what to make of that blowout win over them. But we get them now. And this is interesting for a couple reasons. Well, Brent Key used to coach there, and of course, so did O'Leary, Coach O'Leary, George O'Leary. So he coached for Georgia Tech back in the day, and then also he coached for Georgia Tech. And Brent Key was their OC there for a year, and they went 0-12. So a lot of the Key naysayers bring that up as if going 0-12 as the offensive coordinator in 2015 has anything to do with his ability to coach a football team today. So people are calling this the O'Leary Bowl, of course, and we have played UCF in recent memory twice under Jeff Collins, lost both times. So the first time I remember it was 2020, and it was Jahmyr Gibbs' first game. Good times, and he ran all over them, but it wasn't good enough. I think it was like 24-42 or something like that. Final. They whooped us that year, and Jahmyr Gibbs broke out in that game, which was cool, but that was embarrassing. It was at home, and they were a pretty good team back then, a lot better than they are now, and so that hurt. Obviously, always sucks when you lose to a group of 5 team. If you're Power 5, it always looks bad. And then, of course, more recently, the more infamous game, we played them last year and lost, and it was Jeff Collins' game that got him fired. Complete disaster. We were the better team last year. We should have won. We outgained them on offense, and we just completely shot ourselves in the foot over and over on special teams and crap like that. Just typical Jeff Collins stuff. Of course, we turned around, the next 2 weeks and beat Pitt and Duke. So, we weren't like, we weren't like bad. We weren't worse than them. It was just Jeff Collins stuff that got us, lost. And we should have won that game. We should have won. And if Brent Key was coaching that team at the time that we played them, he would have beat them. So this will be nice to get some revenge on them for the past couple times. I can't stand those bastards and the way they've beat us the past couple years. I really, really would like to get one over on them, and I think we should and can and should beat them because they shouldn't be as good as us. I know they think they could beat us, but we're both 6-6, but not all 6-6s are created equally. We had a tougher schedule, in my opinion. I mean, you heard the schedule I just ran through. Yeah, they had to play like Oklahoma and like Kansas State or something. So they played 3 ranked teams. We played, Ole Miss, Georgia, Clemson, North Carolina. I mean, we haven't had a particularly easy time either. So not all 6-6s are created equally, and they have some pretty doo-doo wins over some doo-doo teams. So in my opinion, we should beat them. Not that I followed UCF very closely this year. They've had some crazy, crazy games where they like came back or came back on or something like that, and they've had some wild games this year, some close games, some heartbreak games, and stuff like that. Not that I've been I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid like a ton of attention to UCF this year. So I probably would have if I'd known we were playing them in a bowl, but it is what it is. I can't watch every game every weekend. I'd watch as many as I can, but I can't watch every game, especially not freaking UCF. They suck. So we should be better than them. We should be able to beat them. I really hope so. I really would like to get revenge on them, for the past couple years of losing to them. It's going to be in Tampa, Florida. I'm not going to be able to go to the game because I'm going to Massachusetts for Christmas. So I'm not going to be able to make the bowl game. I'm sorry. I'd really like to go to our first bowl game since 2018, but I already had plans. If we were to have gone to the Fenway Bowl, which a lot of people were talking about, I probably would have gone to that, right? Because I would have been in Massachusetts around the same time. Anyway, it's all good. We'll have plenty of opportunities to make bowl games in the future. So go Jackets! Freaking beat UCF. All I got to say. We got a few weeks before this game to prepare, and I'm looking forward to it. They are. This is an interesting matchup, a nice opponent, a nice test here at the end of the year. A team we should beat, and it should be a good game, and I'm looking forward to playing it. So, let me know what you think. What do you think about UCF? You think they're any good? I tend to not think so, and of course they are Power 5 now. This is not a Group of 5 team. They're in the Big 12 there for whatever that means anymore. They are a Power 5 team now, and so I guess it's not particularly as embarrassing. And it's probably pretty embarrassing to lose to a Group of 5 team that's like freshly a Power 5 team. But anyway, I don't think we will. I think we'll beat them, and I'll do a game preview when we get closer to that game. I'll do a little more research on UCF, watch some of their games probably, and see what they got going on. And yeah, I think this will be a good time. So anyway. Thanks for watching. Go Jackets, and I'll see you guys next time.